some treated fairy opal, just out of the sugar solution. Can't see any colour. Just thick sugar treatment water. Gotta chuck them on the fire now. Put them in a cast iron pot with some aluminium foil. Cook it over some coals. Should be good. Should be really good. I usually like to get it nice and thick like that. I wipe off all the excess with a paper towel. Try not to touch them too much. Don't want your oil on them when you do it. But yeah. Alright, welcome back everyone. We've got the cooked fairy opal here. Got a cast iron pot. Got some aluminium foil at the bottom just to protect it so the stones don't crack or anything. So just an extra layer of protection down there. Chucking some fresh aluminium foil. Actually, what I will do just let them drain out. We don't want too much sugar on it. I have found that if you have too much sugar on it, it does cause problems. Sometimes cracking when it gets too hot with all the sugar on. So just be careful of that. Make sure you get all of them out. And as you can tell, it's a really messy process. So wear gloves if you can. I can't be bothered. I'm already dirty today. So all these have been cooking in there for around maybe 4 days. On and off, because sometimes I forget to turn it back on. My cooking machine does have a timer on. I think it's 12 hours max. So I put it on overnight, let that cook. In the morning I turn it on again. And this is the first cook as well. Sometimes if you're unsuccessful, you can just cook it again. Do the same process all over again. Takes a while with the fairy opals. That's why a lot of people don't want to do it. But it's really fun. There's no method to my madness. Try and get the big ones on the bottom because that's where it's going to get the hottest. Old aluminium piece. Protect it. Each layer, put a piece of aluminium foil down. You don't really want the stones touching each other too much. As I said, cracking is the big thing. Look for the bigger stones. Just wipe it off. Don't stress too much. So you can see they're not really that dark when you wipe it off, but I'll show you afterwards they get heaps darker. I can push more in. I can squeeze more in if I really want, but it's a little bit risky. I might just leave this as. Push it down, close the caps. I try not to get the opals to touch the edge, because don't forget this gets absolutely hot. So that should do. Let's get another piece of old aluminium foil. I don't have any old pieces. we'll just use this one. Squeeze it in. There's one layer. And there we go. Let's start putting some more on. Some clean tissue. Be the last one. Alright, now it gets real messy. Make sure you don't lose any opals. You're going to have to sift through it. You don't want to rinse them off. I think that just doesn't help with the carbonization process when you wrap it up with the aluminium foil. I think you need that little bit of sugar on, just a tiny bit, you know. You can clean it all the way off and it should still be good. Alright, so the last one. Wrap it up. There you go, cast iron full of opals. We'll put one more nice sheet of aluminium right on the top. Once again, it's all about protecting each layer, so they don't crack, they don't overheat. And this is how I can do so many at once. So if you go through this process, it should be fine. You shouldn't get too much cracking. All right, now let's go off to the fire. Alright, so the fire burnt down, we've got some embers at the bottom, just made a bit of a hole right in the middle. I'm going to put the cast iron pot there. With the lid on the cast iron pot, make sure there's a gap. Just make sure there's a gap like that, around that much in it, just to let the heat come out. Perfect. It's probably a bit too hot now, but it's going to die down. And just leave that there for around 2 hours. What you do have to listen out for, if you are standing around watching it, if there are too many cracks and pops and bangs that you can hear from the inside, that means they're cracking. It's way too hot. So probably pull it out if you can before the others crack. But that should be good enough, I think. I hope. We'll go see. Alright guys, fire's gone. It's pretty cool. Even this is cool to the touch. I say cool, it's pretty hot. Let's see what it looks like. And what we're looking for is to make sure they're not cracked. Okay, that looks alright. That's alright. They're all covered, you can't see any colour, but they're going to be pretty dark underneath. Alright, we'll do it on the grass. It's kind of nice here. Alright, we got the first layer. Looks pretty good. Make sure we don't spill that. Oh, fine. We got the second layer. Watch out, don't touch it, it's pretty hot. Oh, see? Yeah, it's the opals, that's right.
No, that's a bubble.
Perfect. Remember, this one was the one we squished all of them in. They were even touching.
Your hat?
Are they okay? Yeah, these are still pretty hot, so don't touch them. Ow, ow. See? Touch it.
Your hat.
Ow!
Your hat.
Yeah, it is hot. Don't touch it. Alright, so this one, yeah, turned out really good. No, nothing's cracked or anything yet. BB, I told you, be careful. It's gonna be hot. You don't drop it. Don't touch it.
No.
Alright. Yeah. There we go. Another lot. Seems perfect. Ow. Yeah, even the big ones are alright. Cool. Very good. Alright, how many layers did we do? Cool. Perfect again. Nothing's cracked, nothing's broken. They're going to be nice. Be careful, don't touch anything. It's really hot. Alright. And I think there's one more. Now, this is... BB. It's really hard to film. Alright. And yeah. Perfect. 100%. Nothing's broken. Now the next big test to see if they look pretty good and if they're dark enough. Hey guys, it's the next day. And here are all the opals. So just put them on the wheel, took all the black stuff off, all the sugar. There's some nice ones in here. If I can get them out. But yeah, you can see it's not a difficult process. Just have to go make sure they don't crack. I think I broke 2 on the wheel. Where is it? They weren't super fantastic. There's one. So you do have to be careful because they are pretty weak opals. You do have to stabilize it. Usually people use a resin afterwards and they put it in one of those pressure chamber pots. That usually helps. The sun's gone. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. Did them all. Wow, look all of them. Cool. Alright, hope you enjoyed. Thanks guys. See you soon.